Dear friends, my name is Vens and you are listening now to a radio show about music and landscapes. Very interesting, because there is a very strong relation between us and the landscape where we are. What you now hear is an instrumental piece playing in the fields. It means just what you hear now, playing in the fields. Very small village in Holland, and it looks like sometimes everybody is sleeping because the landscape is so open and wide, quiet. It looks like nothing is moving. The doves are sleeping on the rooftops, cows dreaming in the meadow. It looks sometimes like an old memory, a postcard from a place that I have known, and everybody is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping. But heavy choices, fast as lightning, they're flying over the world. Decisions about our life, flying over the world. Made by presidents, made by your neighbors. You know how it goes. But here, it looks like everybody is quiet and sleeping in this part of the world. Everybody is dreaming, everybody is sleeping. The doves sleeping on the rooftop and cows dreaming in the meadow. Everybody is sleeping in this part of the world. Everybody is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping in this part of the world. looks like an old memory, a postcard from a place I know. And everybody is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping in this part of the world. Heavy choices and fast as lightning, flying over the world. Decisions about your life, flying over the world. Everybody is sleeping. Everybody sleeping. Everybody is sleeping. This part of the world. Is everybody sleeping? Is everybody sleeping? Is everybody sleeping in this part of the world? It's very clear that the landscape where we are living has an influence on us. Sometimes I think about a landscape of the past when I was a child, and sometimes I have the idea to visit this landscape again, but it are two totally different landscapes. One is from the past, it's like a picture from the past, and the landscape where I'm now, it's totally different. To the places where I once played. I see the trees are rather small. I see the trees are rather small. Or have I grown too tall? Like going to a new world. Oh no, crime won't bring me back. Crime won't bring me back to the places where I once played. Crime won't bring me back. Crime won't bring me back to the places where I once played. In Holland, where I live, there are not so much old ruins of buildings, but sometimes on a forgotten place, I found the ruin of an old cathedral. And it was very inspiring because you can clearly see that on these old stones there is no gardener, there is no culture, there is only freedom. And in this freedom there are growing beautiful white and red roses. So the landscape becomes more or less a symbol for changing. The old world disappears, but on the fundament, on basic of this old world, a new free world arrives in a manifestation of the roses. That's maybe a very nice symbol. Here's a song about the cathedral early in the morning.
Did you ever leave your home at 5 o'clock in the morning to go walking in the fields, to be in the morning light? Didn't you find affection for those animals in the night, for the wonder of it all? There's a cathedral room, nothing left but nature free. The white stones and the roses climbing on and on. They could wait and never die. Gardeners lost their knives and left for the wonder of it all. For the wonder of it all. Just places people have forgotten, where there's no culture at all. Just where they didn't create, all the landscapes have been made. Passes by, ask him kindly to come to, for the wonder of it all. For the wonder of it all. For the wonder of it all.
So the landscape can give an impression of a symbol. Another song about the landscape is here about a summer evening when I was looking for a silent place, I walked along the banks of a river, sitting under an old tree, and the golden yellow cornfields, and singing children in the park, cats sleeping in the shadow, and the people are talking in the streets.
I was looking for a silent place along the banks of a river, sitting under an old tree. Golden yellow cornfields and singing children in the park, cats sleeping in the shade. Yes, and when the sun goes down and people are talking in the streets, when the sun goes down and we are sitting under an old tree, when the sun goes down, people are talking in the streets. And when the sun goes down, we are sitting under an old tree. And when the moon comes up, comes a cool evening breeze, sitting under an old tree. All windows are open wide, wish this summer never ends, sitting under an old tree. Sun goes down, people are talking in the streets. And when the sun goes down, we are sitting under an old tree. Oh, when the sun goes down, people are talking in the streets. When the sun goes down, we are talking in the streets. We were sitting under an old tree, and people are talking in the streets, sitting under an old tree.
If this was not a summer song, yes, you can feel the influence of the landscape, temperature in this song. But we stay in the same landscape, but now it's winter. It goes very fast. Where I live, there are summers and winters. And the same landscape is totally different. There is a totally different atmosphere because of the cold, ice, snow, and the sun is shining on this beautiful November morning, and the light in this November morning is so clear and serene, I want to show to you an instrumental part with a violin player, and we try to create the atmosphere of a November light, the sound of the guitar walking in the snow, and the violin, the warm temperature of the blood, but also a very clear and serene sound of light, the sound of light in the early morning, November morning. Beautiful improvisation on the atmosphere of November light. But we return to the summer, and I want to sing for you a song about, it's a love song for the backyards. I hope you have a backyard too, even when it is a small one like you use for little plants, or it's a big one. It doesn't matter at all, because everywhere you can feel the change of the seasons, and yes, that is very nice here on the earth. That's what we can feel, the backyard. And I hope you have a beautiful summer evening where you can drink a cup of tea with the one that you love, and please tell her that he or she is nice and kindly too, and that if you see her, the day is bright because she's so nice and kindly too. It's for you, friends.
Send me your love and a rose or two, a song in a summer evening. Send me your love and a rose or two, a song in a summer evening. You're so nice and kindly too. If I only see you and the day is bright. You're so nice and kindly too. I think of you when the night is quiet. I will wait with all my heart. I will serve you tea in my backyard. I will wait with all my heart. I will serve you tea in my backyard. I will serve you tea in my backyard. Send me your love and a rose or two, a song in a summer evening. Send me your love and a rose or two, a song in a summer evening. You're so nice and kindly too. If I only see you and the day is bright.